What is going on, gamers? Aevatrex here, and today we are doing another full pet review. And this one, it's going to be on Finix, the pet that you see right in front of you. It looks absolutely amazing, by the way. I love the design of it, but this pet, unlike the other ones, is pretty straightforward. There's really not much going on in this pet, and I am actually doing this on my free-to-play account because this is where this pet really shines. In the higher levels, like with my main account, or if you have like 100k mite, 150k mite, etc., and you're doing higher Herby monsters, you're not really gonna see this this pet do much of a difference. But at the lower levels, especially an account that's just starting out, just like my account here, this pet is probably one of the better ones outside of like the healing pets. So let's go into the Pet Plaza and read the description and show you what he looks like at the highest level. Mine right now is at level 1 because obviously this is a brand new account, but let me go ahead and put the graphic here on the right hand side and show you exactly what he does at level 8. So at level 8 he has a 42% chance, and that chance doesn't go up, it stays the same all throughout level 1 and level 8. He has a 42% chance to set an enemy hero location on fire when its hero attacks. So there's two key things there that you want to pay attention to. The first thing is the enemy hero's location. So it doesn't hit the hero per se, it hits the location of where the hero is, and it starts burning things around. So that's what I like to call an AoE attack, an area of effect attack, an attack that doesn't just hit one thing. So that is very useful for an account like myself here, where I don't really have a lot of things that will clear a wave. We got Druid, which is very singular. We got Harpy Queen, which only hits like 5 targets. Succubus really only hits 1 target. And then we have Orcsbane, which has a directional proc, which can hit a wave, but then again it's very directional, so it can miss it all entirely. And then we also have Thunder God, but at the same time Thunder God's proc is really random as far as the targets and the area as well. So if you're missing a hero like an Immortep, like a Vlad Dracula, etc., you add this pet to the mix and it'll be able to help you quite a bit. So let's go back into it. Now there is another thing that it does, and it also at level 8 it reduces their movement speed by 55% for 2.5 seconds. Now the reducing of the movement speed isn't really that huge. You can compare it to like the Moltanica debuff, where it reduces the speed, not so much the attack, but the speed, the movement speed. So really in these early waves, like Herby monsters, E Herby monsters, C and D, I would have really struggled without this pet. So the skill Inferno is very straightforward. It's pretty much just like an AoE attack that'll help you clear things, you know, clear troops and whatnot. So let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay and show you exactly where these things will come in handy, because at my level right now, this is probably the most invaluable pet that I have, and I really do think highly of Mini Angie and Bublo right now, and to put Finix ahead of them at the moment is really huge. Now this pet does suffer from what I call scaling, and essentially what that means is that really early on this pet is really powerful, probably one of the best ones you can have. But as you get stronger, the usefulness of this pet is going to start diminishing. Like in my account, this pet is barely doing anything at all for me, whereas in this account right here, it's the best one. So the stronger you get, the weaker overall that this pet is going to become for your account as far as the usefulness of this pet. So let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay and show you exactly where it will come in handy. Alright, so here we are in a base that has a ton of troops everywhere. Now I'm not going to use a hero that's going to be clearing them out, but there it is. There is the proc. Hits that camp and it destroys pretty much all of the troops that is in that camp, and watch this, boom! The great thing about this pet is that it seems that it is automatically targeting troops, which is exactly what you want because that's what it's best at. Now here we go, wave E1. Now this is a wave that quite honestly I shouldn't be able to beat so easily, especially because of my lack of having heroes that would clear a wave. But check this out, I have it on my druid right now, and I'm gonna slow it down just a little bit so you guys can follow it. Take a look at Phoenix's proc right here, and watch those griffins. Boom! Now those griffins would have caused a ton of issues for me because they were going straight for my vaults, and those vaults were not going to be able to take, I don't know how many griffins there were, like maybe 10, 15. They were going to take at least one vault down with them, and Phoenix completely stopped that from doing that. Now here's another key thing, especially for here be monsters, and this is really for any level, no matter if you're just starting or for later on. In here be monsters, remember that this pet still does slow down movement speed, and in here be monsters that is huge because it allows you to deal with the wave way easier. So that's going to be useful in every single here be monster. But check this out, boom, procs right at the entrance, which slows them down, and that gives me time to start clearing the wave before they start hitting my heroes and taking out my vaults. So that is extremely useful. Now here we go, it's gonna proc again, bam, right again, right into those troops that's coming in, and it once again slows them down, even though they're already pretty slow. But any extra slow effect goes a long way in here be monsters. Now here we go, we got E3, and E3 has a ton of troops coming my way. But check this out, all right, here we go, look at all this damage, boom, right there. That's a ton of damage that I would not have been able to do to that huge area, pretty much the whole wave, without Phoenix. And then there goes another proc, and that's really helping me contain these waves and being able to clear them without any real issue. And look at, he procs again just in case, you know, he left something behind. Here we go, wave E4. Now things start to unravel a little bit in this E4, but I'm going to show you how Phoenix can get me even through the toughest of times. Now I thought that these walls were thick enough to have them go around, but apparently I still need to level them up just a little bit. So here we go, they're just going straight through there, and that basically will mean that my succubus is dead. Absolutely. Now here's where the issue would arise, where I wouldn't have enough firepower to clear the wave. But check out Phoenix right there, boom, clears out tons of troops. Look at all those ghosts way before Thunder God procs, and now with Phoenix's help, Thunder God is just playing cleanup. So Phoenix, the pet that really shines early on but kind of falls off later on. I want to know in the comment section, what has been your experience with Phoenix? Are you a newer account? Because if you're a newer account, I am almost 100% sure that you already love this pet. But if you're one of the bigger accounts, like my own account, or you know, anywhere in the top guilds, you probably don't really pay much attention to this pet just because it's not really that useful later on. But just from the design alone, I mean, it just looks so freaking good. I mean, look at this. If they would have blown this up and made it, I don't know, 3 times bigger, it could have been a great looking hero. Forget pet, I would have taken it as a hero. Now it could have been nice if it would be like a shard hero, but hey, one can dream, right? But yeah, let me know. I want to see in the comment section if you guys are liking these kind of reviews. If you are, I'll keep them coming, because I do have various opinions on these pets, some good, some bad, but I want to see what you guys think. And again, a huge shout out to Rotism for the thumbnail work, absolutely awesome. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and until later, bye.